Filmmakers and actors don't speak the exact same language, and sometimes your ideas can be lost in translation. Let's join Seth Worley, the official filmmaker for Red Giant Software, in a snippet from his Together workshop as he gives some great tips on communicating with actors to get the performance you're looking for.
This is amazing. So your standard instinct when you're directing actors, when you're giving direction, is to give them adjectives. It's like, it'd be great if it was maybe angrier this time, or sadder this time, happier, calmer, scared, scarier, worried, excited, lovier, meaner. Say the line. Give the mic, give the mic. All right, the line is, give me that sandwich. Just say it normal.
Give me that sandwich.
Now say it angrier.
Give me that sandwich.
All right, now instead of being angrier, demand it.
Give me that sandwich.
Convince me that I want to give you that sandwich.
Now, convincingly?
Yeah, no, like you try to convince me to give you that sandwich. Just say the line, don't say anything extra. Just in the energy.
Give me the sandwich.
All right, persuade me to give you the sandwich.
Give me the sandwich.
These are playable actions. Giving them verbs, well done, by the way, very well done. When you think about it, verbs, giving them action verbs, actionable verbs, things you can act on, that's playable. Saying angrier, that's putting all the work in their hands. And great actors can actually do that. Like great established actors, they can take adjectives and they have their own tricks they've got in their heads to be able to get their way in. But why give them all that work? It's way more creative of a process and actionable to give them a verb that they can go and play. I've heard examples of telling one actor don't let him out of the room. Say play the whole scene line for line, but your job is to make sure he stays in this corner. Don't let him out of the room. This plays right into food. If you see actors eating food in movies, it's because it's way easier to act with food than it is with nothing. Think about it. What do you do with your hands? And right now, I'm doing this with my hands because I don't know what to do with my hands. But if I have food, if I have something to do, I'm walking around, that gives me something to mess with. If I'm talking, I'm giving you a line, I'm acting persuasive. It gives me something to do in between. And it gives me something to act like I'm a normal person, and I walk around and I drink water and I say lines. But without it, I'm I'm a person. Hey, so tell me this line. Tell me this thing. How are you? I'm really self-conscious about what I'm doing. But having something to do, I don't have to think about what I'm doing. It feels natural. I'm doing something with my hands. I have a friend who directed a movie with a known, not an actor, but a known a musician who was in it. And he's a wonderful person, a very talented musician, and he's an okay actor. But there's one scene where he eats a burger and talks to people, and he's Academy Award caliber actor when he's eating the burger, because he has something to do. Actions, verbs. Acting is a verb for a reason. You give them a good actor will come in with something to do. I've worked with things where an actor comes in and goes, so what if I'm eating carrots the whole time? This is early in my career, and I was sure. And it was the greatest thing. The carrots played into every joke, and it was amazing. It's because having them he knew I will act better if I have something to do, and eating is a huge thing. That's one of the things I do in prep the night before is I just come up with, I make sure I know, I have planned in my head some verbs that will accomplish what I want from the scene, what I want from the characters and from the actors, but so I have them on hand if I need them, if the actors don't nail it on their own. This is huge. Be okay with uncomfortable silence. And I struggle with this so much. Like I said it before, if you're an actor and I'm back here behind a monitor, can't even see me, which by the way, try not to do that. Try to be visible to the actor at all times. There's no reason why you have to hide in a video village. You can often be over the DP's shoulder looking at a monitor. I've tried to do that in the past several projects because it puts me right in the middle of the action. Because this action of me being, I can't hide back here, but me being hidden, now here's what I'll do. Sorry camera guys. So I'm way back here. You get done acting a scene. I'm all right, cut! And everyone's standing around silently, waiting on me. No one's doing anything because we're all standing by. And I walk around, I'm hey. Yeah, it was good. Everyone's watching, no one's working, everyone's staying. The actor feels like everyone stopped so we can talk. Because of something I either am not doing right or I did wrong. Whereas if I can quickly look up and be like, hey, and immediately give a direction, or walk over and give a direction and run right back, confidence, like with your actor, is still retained. And it's hard. It's hard to do that because you don't always know immediately the solution to the problem. You finish a take and you're like, it's not working, but like only not even geniuses know immediately what the solution is. So a great trick that my buddy Ryan Connolly taught me is just to roll another take, and blame it on your DP. Just make sure your DP have a system. Just be like, okay, can we get one? We need to get one more. There was a problem with focus, and you don't even pay attention to that take. You just sit there and roll through like, what is a possible solution? You can't do that for like 10 takes. That's not cool because the pile of money starts burning. But it is a great trick to be able to figure out how to avoid that uncomfortable silence and come up with like clear, swift, like direct, specific action to give your actor. And it is okay to say something's not working. It feels weird. But I would encourage you to do it between setups. But I would encourage you not to do it while everyone's standing around. Like give everybody something to do while you have that kind of discussion with your actor, that problem-solving solution.
Was your mind blown with knowledge just like mine was? Check the links in the description for the full workshop, and remember to subscribe to get more mind-blowing nuggets from professional filmmakers. And do share what your takeaways were in the comments section below. Go ahead, I'll wait.